Welcome back to another podcast. In this episode, we will dive deep into a crucial topic that can save your organization from costlier mistakes. How to select the right certification body for ISO certification while avoiding fake certification mills. From the platform of Qdot International, I am Sajid Imran, your host, and today I will guide you about the differences between accredited certification bodies and the growing number of fake certification mills. We will explore why accreditation matters, the risks of non-accredited certifications, and the steps you can take to verify a legitimate certification body. You will also learn how to ensure your ISO certificate is recognized worldwide, build trust with your customers, and achieve real business improvements. Whether you are navigating ISO for the first time or looking to avoid pitfalls, this podcast will equip you with the knowledge to make informed strategic decisions. As always, let me remind you to subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to see the similar content in future, and do not forget to share this episode with your colleagues who have similar interests. You can use the comment section for a two-way interaction with us. For example, you want to add something in your knowledge base regarding the podcast topic. You want us to improve some particular areas of podcast. You want us to do our future podcast on some specific topics of interest. You want to give any general feedback on our podcast series. In today's episode, I will share how to differentiate between a genuine accredited certification body and the many non-accredited fake certification mills that can trap your business. We will also look at the benefits of obtaining a reputable accredited ISO certificate. So let's get started. When it comes to ISO certification, the first step many companies take is to find a certification body to conduct the audit. Unfortunately, not all certification bodies are genuine and accredited. Some companies fall into the trap of working with non-accredited or even fraudulent certification bodies. We call it as certification mills. So, what exactly is the difference between a genuine accredited certification body and a non-accredited one? What is an accredited certification body? An accredited certification body is an organization that has been evaluated and approved by an accreditation body, which in turn follows international standards for certification bodies. For example, ISO 17021. This standard sets the criteria for organizations certifying management systems, ensuring they have the competence, impartiality, and integrity to audit businesses fairly and accurately. Let's break it down a bit further. When a certification body is accredited, it means competence. They have the skills and experience to assess your management system according to ISO standards. Impartiality. They won't cut corners to give you an easy pass, and they will assess you objectively. Integrity. They operate within a framework that ensures honest practices and transparency. Number two, the risks of non-accredited certification bodies. On the flip side, non-accredited certification bodies or certification mills don't go through this rigorous accreditation process. They may offer certification at a lower cost and promise quick results, but here is the problem. They don't follow the global standards that ensure credibility and accuracy. Working with them can then lead to serious issues such as invalid certificates. Your ISO certificate may not be recognized by customers, partners, or regulatory bodies. reputation damage. If it is discovered that your certification is not from a reputable body, it can damage your brand. No real improvement. Certification mills often skip important auditing steps, meaning your business does not actually benefit from improving its management system. Some organizations fall in trap of these mills because they are unaware of the importance of accreditation, while others may be attracted by the lower prices and faster timelines. But remember, this is one area where cutting corners can have long-term serious consequences. So, how to verify if a certification body is accredited? Now, let's get practical. How do you know if the certification body you are considering is accredited? First, check if the certification body is accredited by a recognized accreditation body. In most countries, you will find national accreditation bodies that belong to international accreditation organizations, which is IFA, International Accreditation Forum. In the UAE, for instance, EIAC, Emirates International Accreditation Center, is a national body. This initiative was taken by Emirates of Dubai and its name was Dubai Accreditation Center. But in 2017, it was renamed as Emirates International Accreditation Center and scope was extended to all Emirates of UAE. Second, visit the website of the accreditation body and search for the certification body you want to go for your ISO certification. If they are accredited, they will be listed. You can also look for the accreditation mark on the certification body's website and certificates. But be careful, just because a certification body claims to be accredited does not mean they are accredited. Always verify. Third, ask the certification body for their accreditation details. Any legitimate certification body will gladly provide you with this information. Number 4, why a reputable and accredited ISO certificate matters. So why should you care about getting your certification from an accredited body? What is in it for your business? International recognition is the first area. Accredited ISO certificates are recognized worldwide. This is especially important if you are dealing with international clients or aiming for a global expansion. Trust and credibility. An ISO certificate from an accredited body adds a level of trust to your brand. Customers, partners, and regulators know you have been thoroughly audited by a reputable organization. Legal and regulatory compliance is another point. In some industries, an accredited ISO certificate might be required by law or regulators. Non-accredited certificates won't hold any value in such cases. The most important point, however, is the real business improvement. A reputable certification body does not just tick boxes, they push you to improve your processes, reduce risks, and ultimately run a more efficient and resilient business. Steps to select right certification body. To wrap it up, let me give you a simple process to follow when selecting a certification body. Do your homework, research the certification bodies available within your region, look at their reputation, accreditation status, and track record. Check accreditation. Always verify accreditation and a recognized national or international accreditation body. If your company is in UAE, certification body must be accredited with EIAC. Evaluate their expertise. Ensure the certification body has expertise in your specific industry and the type of ISO standard you are seeking. They should have approved NAS code from the accreditation body for your activity of work. For this, see the accreditation certificates of the certification body. Usually, these are available on the website of accreditation body. We will have a separate podcast on NAS codes and their identification for your activity in future podcast, subscribe to our channel and keep an eye. However, if you want to know what is NAS codes or IAF codes for your activity of work, you can share activities from your trade license on a comment section. We will reply you with the exact NAS codes and IAF codes. Another point, ask about their auditing process. A reputable certification body will have a transparent and structured audit process. Ask how they conduct their audits and how long it typically takes. Compare the pricing, but don't be fooled by the lawyer costs. While cost is a factor, don't let it be the only one. If a certification body offers an extremely low price or a quick certification process, that should be considered as a red flag. So let's conclude it. Selecting the right certification body is a critical decision for your organization. By choosing an accredited, reputable certification body, you will not only protect your company from invalid certificates and potential reputation damages, but also gain real value from the ISO certification process. It does not make sense to waste time putting in place all these processes, all these systems, and gaining no value at all. If you are interested in more guidance on selecting a certification body or want to avoid the pitfalls of certification mills, feel free to reach out to Qdot. We are here to help you to make informed decisions and ensure that you always go for the right ISO certification and your journey is smooth, credible, and impactful. Thanks for tuning in to this podcast of Qdot Podcast series. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your colleagues and friends. We will be glad to have your feedback in comment section, and we look forward to having you join us in the next episode. Thank you very much.